Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Madden 2020. It's your boy Jimmy P23, and we're going to jump right into this quick play and see what we can get cracking.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go from Lambeau. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. 180! It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
Here we go.
He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he stopped immediately there. Tremont Williams, a veteran corner there on the stop.
11.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. They'll run with Coleman on first down. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Here we go. 180!
Right back to Coleman here on first down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 180!
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. It's caught by Sanders. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception throw.
And that last one, that hurts. Throwing is Rodgers. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Williams. And they'll have a short field to work with inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. The quick slant caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. From 13 yards out, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Hey, where y'all going?
Now Rodgers on the bootleg. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. And this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Throwing now is Garoppolo. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2.
You're not ready. You're not ready.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
11.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Let's go.
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Coleman. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. From just shy of midfield, Garoppolo. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. They're facing a tough spot, 3rd and 8 here to start things out. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. It got his man complete. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, 71 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead is up to 8.
Packers 15, 49ers 7.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick.
Let's go, fellas. Mike, here we go. 180. 21. All day, every day, any day.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Here we go.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Garoppolo on the draw to Coleman. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders, 35 yards, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. Gold with the extra point, and that will shave one more off this lead. So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
When we talk about the best corners in the league, we're usually saying shutdown corners. Guys you can't complete passes against. Richard Sherman fits that definition to a T. The best part of his game, no wasted moves. He studies the opponent so well, hard to get a pass on Richard Sherman.
Here we go.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
Here we go.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. 1st down San Francisco, the pickup 14 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Here we go. 180.
And a reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
20, 21.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Garoppolo. that his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
Interception, baby, all day.
We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. On third down, here's Jones. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Not at all what they envisioned on third down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
You may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one, much more like lead.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. On the draw play, Coleman. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Let's go.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, they'll force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Lets this one rip toward Graham. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers throwing again. That's caught by Geronimo Allison. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers.
Get off me, some bitch.
And he's brought down. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. Now Rodgers. They'll roll him out right.
Son of a bitch.
That is going to be incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Here's Coleman. He's
Son of a bitch. Somebody grab him. You guys are useless.
Touchdown, 49ers.
How the fuck are you all gonna leave him alone, dude?
55 yards. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. Garoppolo looks to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Right there.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown.
Good job.
San Francisco.
I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that will get him one closer. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Now Rodgers to try again after the pick 6. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Davante Adams, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Again, he was looking for Davante Adams, but now it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And Adams has it complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter...
And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 45. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. They'll run on 1st down. Coleman.
Come on, somebody grab him.
Touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial and my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And now off to the races down the right side. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice job there on special teams as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try to put points on the board.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. 8 yards on the run, and that cuts us down to a 3rd and about 5. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. The Packers go for it. Rodgers looking deep.
He can't even fucking run, dude.
Be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Here we go, here we go.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They will run again with Coleman. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. To throw is Garoppolo. And it is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow. Talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look.
And now here is another interception.
How the fuck did he pick that from right under me, dude?
And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Garoppolo under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Preston Smith comes in for the sack. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Now Garoppolo. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it, Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 35. On play action, Rodgers. And my goodness, another
tripled up, dude.
Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Complete to George Kittle.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Just a couple there on the second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. Garoppolo now. And now here is another interception.